Hey, 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 everyone. It's Isaiah. Again, you've seen me a lot today, haven't you? Just give me a minute to get rid of that. Good morning, afternoon, whatever it is. I know it's morning for you, Lois. So I'm coming live again to talk with Lois Warnock, and we are discussing OTALOCO and her amazing presence in this incredible Congress, OTALOCO, aka Oracle and Tarot Lovers Congress, happening exclusively online December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. It's free. It's going to be amazing, if I say so myself, being the organizer. There's 21 speakers. I have started to listen to a few of the talks, and I am floored. I have to say, it's just incredible. It's deep, it's funny, it's enlightening, empowering. It's the place to be on the weekend of the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of December. It's a free event. You get to listen to these amazing 21 speakers. We also have live panels where our speakers are going to jump in together and maybe do some live card pulls. You never know, because card lovers congress, what's not to like? There's always going to be decks here, there, on and everywhere. We have a deck shop where you can see the amazing decks created by our speakers. Also a deck shop where you can see the amazing decks are from some independent creators that we like to support. We have an amazing sponsor, Deckable, who are kind of leading the way into the future of what a card deck or a bunch of card decks, as a matter of fact, is going to be in the future. So yeah, what's not to like? Just jump in and come and play with us, right? It's going to be so much fun. So welcome, Lois, and to help me discuss a little bit around OTALOCO and get people to know you a little bit, I have two questions, as I have with all of my OTALOCO speakers. So the first one is kind of a deeper question, or almost serious one, and the second one is a little lighter. So the first one is, can you recall once that you did a reading, and I know that your readings are very specific, but that it took an unexpected turn, that it surprised you, and maybe the person across you, sitting across you, but mostly you, kind of something that was not in the cards, so to speak.
Well, thank you, Isaiah. Yeah, well, I've had many, but the one I would love to share is that I had a couple come in, and just to put it into perspective is I used to go out and do at different locations, and so I had this couple come in, and he was about 6'8". He was
Wow.
very huge, and you could tell that his wife had brought him, encouraged him, and Spirit always says, if they come and sit in front of you, that is permission. So okay, he's accepted that. So I did a reading and drawing for her, and it was truly amazing. Master Jesus had come through. They were going through some things, and the energy was incredible. And then it was his turn, and he sat in front of me, and the body language, you could tell, even though he was sitting in front of me, he was, arms crossed, kind of sitting back, kind of like, Anyway, so off we went, and as I was drawing, the image started to appear, and they don't see the image till later. So I'm drawing the image, and my question in my mind was oh my god, you want me to draw Bozo the clown? Like, because it was this hair all over, and that's the only thing I could think of. And I got told, no, it's me, Larry. And I went, Larry? Larry who? Three Stooges Larry. And I said, well, what's your real name? And I'm asking this in my mind. And he's saying, it doesn't matter. It's Larry. And so uh, the reading progressed, and it was truly emotional and really hitting home because he brought through the message of joy, of bringing joy into your life to heal what
I
was
love
happening.
that.
And it just, like, I even get goosebumps talking about it because this, kind of, we have these perceptions of people, right? We all do, this huge guy. And anyways, at the very end, he stood up and you could tell he was moved and it had been validated, things had been validated of what he needed to do in his life for healing. And he stood up and he said, "Can I ask you a question?" And I was not sure what he was going to say. And I said, "Absolutely." And he said, "Do you take hugs?" And I went, "Gosh, yeah." And he just, this big bear hug, right? And so I think that was a real lesson in that whole idea of prejudging,
Hmm.
not, when people come, to you as a service provider and whatever, is they're there and there is no prejudgment. And that was just a reminder, I think, from spirit, to, always be in that sort of neutral zone
Yeah.
and, allowing spirit to do the talking and bring through what needs to come through. So it was pretty amazing.
That's beautiful. I love it. I love it. Amazing. Oh, I love that. And just so you
Yeah.
know, if you're listening to this and you have no idea what Lois is talking about, drawing and things like that, well, you will have to come and listen to her talk in
Mm.
Otaloco. We are not revealing all of our secrets right now. So, no, no, no. I know she has a very, very specific way of reading cards for people, and you won't know anything unless you join as a free attendee for Otaloco. Now, our second question is fun one. So I know that you work with many ascended masters, and including some that I didn't kind of define as ascended masters. So you mentioned earlier on when we were talking before the recording, you mentioned Theo Van Gogh, Dr. Theo Van Gogh, right? So my question would be, if Theo Van Gogh was to take up stand-up comedy, what kind of jokes would he say? Would he be a funny one or not?
Well, he has a very dry sense of humor, by the way.
Oh,
Or for me, and I say that because as one of my guides, my group of guides, I asked him to come through, and I wanted to draw him, and I kept getting told I drew about 10 minutes, and then he stopped, and this is many years ago, and I went, "Well, what about the rest of you?" And his face, and and he said, "No, you know what? You're not ready." Okay. So I pinned his paper on my bulletin board, and 2 or 3 years later, and I kept asking, can I finish it? And then
can you get there?
all of a sudden one day he said, "Okay, you're ready. I'm ready, you're ready, let's get at it." And within 10 minutes his drawing was complete. And I went, "What was that about?" And he said, "Well, you weren't ready. You I wanted you to finish this," and he kind of gave me this quick checklist. And so that's why I say his, the sense of
Very
humor
dry
was kind
sense of
of
humor.
very dry. And I also was always reminded that the pronunciation, because I would say Van Gogh. I would say, "Oh, Theo Van Gogh," or Van Gogh in, and, and Van Gogh, Van Gogh,
Okay.
please. And so I went, okay. So yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. I've got
interesting.
some issues here with my camera. Just yeah, sorry. I needed some to plug in my computer. Sorry. So yeah, I love that. I love the idea, because sometimes we are very receptive to spirit, but also we have a pre-made image of how spirit will show up. And humor was not something that I expected in my interactions with spirit. And oh my goddess, how much was I wrong? You know,
I
I
totally
can't
agree.
even begin to tell you.
Yeah.
So just for Reedy, who is Reedy Sharma, who is watching us on YouTube, no, we're not doing readings today. We're just having a small interview of Lois before the amazing Oracle and Tarot Lovers Congress in December. So yeah, thank you very much for those fun answers. In case you aren't registered for OTALOCO, this is your queue, basically. I'm going to share a link in the comments, but you will also find it all over this video, depending on where you're watching this, whether you're watching us live or on the replay, and what platform you're watching us. So OTALOCO is happening very soon, and we do hope to see more of you over there. I know we get to see more of Lois over there, which is amazing. We get to learn more about her connection to the cards, to spirit, and she gets to talk to us about embracing our divine soul and how we can do that. Kind of modeling the experience herself, which is amazing. Thank you very much, Lois, for
Thank
being
you.
here. Sorry, I have to add, Lois is going to be there, plus another 20 other speakers. Sorry, 21 now. Never ending adding numbers. So yeah, Spirit had decided that 21 was not a good number. 22 is better. So we're 22 now. Thank you very much, Lois, again for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone who was listening. And yeah, join in more fun on OTALOCO. 22 amazing speakers, 3 live panels, freebies, giveaways, offers, deck shops, free decks, and get to encounter Deckable, which is really kind of a brand new take on what a deck is and how you can play with Oracle and Tarot cards. Thank you very much. Bye for now.